What's up, YouTube? It's your boy S.R.P. Sports, Religion, and Politics. I want to address the situation going on with the Ukraine, Vladimir Putin. My thoughts should be long, pretty brief. I gotta keep it real. What Putin is doing, it's a genius tactic. I mean, if I had ambitions such as Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping of China, you gotta strike while the iron is hot. So, if I watched, as Russia and China, as the world watched, the Taliban take over Afghanistan, practically kick America out of Afghanistan after they took over Afghanistan, right? We got out of there so fast. We left our citizens, we left allies, we left equipment, billions of dollars worth of equipment behind, all of that stuff, right? If I was Russia, I'd be like, wait a second here. Russia and China, I'm like, wait a second here. My military is a lot bigger, badder, way more dangerous than the Taliban's little ragtag army that they have. So if they can do that to America and embarrass America on a world stage, what's to stop us from taking over Ukraine and Taiwan? Russia's looking at it like, you couldn't stop the Taliban, you sure ain't stopping me from taking over Ukraine. Good luck, right? That's where it stands. Pretty simple logic, and they know that the current administration is weak. So why not strike while the iron is hot, right? When you make bad decision making and you look weak on a world stage, as Trump was telling people, and everybody was anti-Trump, and it doesn't matter what you think about Trump. The guy knows what he's doing. He's got some common sense, and he's a practical thinker. He doesn't get caught up in his feelings. He does what's best for the country, period. He doesn't care what anyone thinks about it. He's just going to do what's best for the country. And that's how a leader should think. And that's similar along the lines of how Putin thinks. Putin's just a murderer and Trump's not. That's the only difference, right? But they're both very practical thinkers. So, right? This is how it must feel for Trump and the Republicans. It's the equivalent of a NBA team. Let's use the NBA for an analogy. It's the equivalent of an NBA team sitting out all of their best players. So just picture Michael Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Kerr, all of those guys on the bench for political reasons every game for the whole season, right? Just sitting on a bench over nonsense, political reasons, right? They got the substitutes and the scrubs, the bench guys, the second tier, third tier guys playing the game, and they're getting blown out by 40 every single night, right? And you have Michael Jordan sitting on the bench, Pippen sitting on the bench, Rodman sitting on the bench, and you can't play your guys. And you're just watching your team get slaughtered and smashed to bits every night. That's how it feels for Trump, because Trump and the Republicans are like, let me in there. You know, let me in there. That would never happen if we were playing. Right? It's a sucky feeling. It's a sucky feeling. And that's what America gets when you vote for people based on personality and not based on policies, leadership ability, quality thoughts and ideas, things that actually work for the country. You're worried about climate change, and why would you be worried about climate change? The entire newsflash, climate change people. The entire world works on gas and oil. The entire world. America is one of the few nations that are stuck in this weird mindset about climate change, as if climate change is a big major issue. Now you have wicked dictators who really don't care about climate change. They're using oil and gas as leverage because they are a major producer. Russia's a major producer of gas and oil throughout Europe. They're using gas and oil as leverage to any country that would join America, and we'll cut off your gas and your oil. So you can't side with America. And people are going to choose their economy over their allies. Common sense, right? America, we're behind the 8 ball once again. And guess what? Who to blame? The voters. Everyone is so... That's why I swear, the worst thing you can do is send your kid to school in America and get a college education now. It's almost the worst thing you can do. Unless they're going to school to be a doctor, a police officer, a lawyer, something with that, or servicing people, like in the human service field. Other than that, it's like you just send them to get indoctrinated and they become brainwashed and their common sense goes out the window and everything is weird analytics. It's like paralysis by analysis. They're so busy, thinking, I'm always thinking. They're so busy thinking that they become fools. Unintelligent, no wisdom. Please let me know what you guys think. I'm disappointed because it's kind of sad. It's like it's just sad. It's sad watching these people in this country. It's a small group of people. Most Americans don't even think the way these liberal, democratic type of people think. We don't think that way. Most Americans are practical thinkers, common sense thinkers. It's these academia people who are running a political party, and they have all of the media and big tech behind them, and it's just sad because they're the ones ruining our country that we all love so much. So please let me know what you think. God bless you, and I'll see you guys soon.